smoke. Okay. I got white girls blushing. Yo, bitch, I'm rushing. I be bumping whole shit. I got that K on me like I'm rushing. When I rush it, I be rushing in abundance. All that money on me, no fun shit. I be just bumping all jewels with the juice in my soul. Juice on my soul, so my shoes all muddy blunts. Smoking down to my tummy hurt. Don't give a shit about nothing, I'll be going super crazy on the beat. I'll fuck your lady and her feet all up on me, cause I don't give a shit, I'm crazy on the beat. Lately on the beat, I've been spanking all on my lead and letting that shit hang.
Now letting my nuts hang and letting the bullet swing and letting the pendulum go in the wrong direction. It go beat on my erection, beat on the section,
beat on my motherfucking eyelids. When I'm smoking down, I be high shit, higher than shit. Who used to smoke with me in high camp? I was in kindergarten shit. I don't give a fuck about nobody. No, I count my chips. I'ma eat it all and blow the day.
Blowing a hole in his chest, blowing his brain away. And I be depressed, I get myself depressed, cause I be fucking away. I'm fucking away on my feelings, fucking away on my feelings. I beat my cock.
Don't give a shit about nothing, that shit be feeling real. All of my block, all the block will be smoking you bitches. I got all that shit rolled up on my block. Don't give a fuck about nothing, I got this shit, I'm smoking all that I want. Talking all that I want, smoking all that I want. Feel like I'm CAPNCOOK, wait till I'm rolling something. Roll me a cock, roll me a cock, I got your cock, on the block, got my Glock tugged. On the block, I'ma smoke it down. Devils touch me, don't touch me.
You cannot touch me, less of my balls, you gon' fuck me. I keep it 73-11, I don't give a shit about no one. I'm stepping, big stepping. It's the morale, Mr. Morale, and my morals inside of this weapon. I got the weapon, this top on my side, that's my pride. Don't give a shit if you cry. I'm gonna lay down all of your homies tonight. Bye, one by one, I'ma cake you down. Got my gun and keep my gun on my crown. Gun in my crown, gonna turn up that frown. That friend upside down.
Yeah, smoking on reefer. Till I be seeing the reaper. I don't give shit about nothing. I get all the problems and motherfucking blowing this down to my system. But my system fucking wreck. I keep my sound fresh. Shit, what sex is. I don't give a fuck, son. I don't give a fuck. Got the gun on my dash when I double dutch.
I had enough of you bitches trying to push me down, trying to tarnish my crown. I got the turnip turning around, eating all my fruits and vegetables on the table, bumping able, trying to bust you unable. I keep an 80, I keep a 316, I keep a G ride in my wagon, bitch, I ain't seen no king. Besides me up in the mirror, you was a bitch, you was not clear, you was way too far away. I keep a chopper like Kid and Play.
I got a couple 370s, 317s, they suck on me. I got a bitch standing all on her knees. I got your bitch standing all on her knees. Tryna beg, plead, begging and pleading. Please, baby, give me your semen. I don't give a shit, I'm pleading any weekend. I got that Glock and you rag, I peep that shit that I'm talking noise on your bitch, I be thumping. I got my thumb on the bitch, I got a thumb on the cut, looking it up. I don't give shit about nothing, I might just burn on double my brother, cause that's all I do. I got no shit left to do.
Besides, tarnish my soul, got nothing inside. I am unable to hold my own pride. I'm leaking out, everything that I once had inside me is gone. Go.
I keep that blood. Keep it on lock. Put it down on your blood. Every other me getting all lost shot. Get bumped like a cop. I can't handle all you bitches, you annoying. Eating ointment, and my drugs mix that foreign shit. Pointing where I'm rapping. Got the scrap, bitch, what happened? Kill all your homies cause they cowards. They all capped, baby. You a dumb bitch. You was fucking lazy.
Please don't play around. Please don't play with me. I'm gonna spray the town like it's wet city. I'm at water country, baby, just call me up. Getting wet like the water that's in my car. Going down the water slide tonight. Going down the water slide tonight. Oh, that's alright. Baby, wanna take a damn flight to my goddamn dick. Oh, ride it all night. Ride it all night. Ride it all night. Write me all night, are you ready enough? Write me all night, are you ready enough? I got the readiest spot.
Turn the motherfucking slot. I got 2 crates in my car. I give 100 to God. Give 100 to God. I give it size of my mind. Harder to the fuck. Harder my mind is harder fucking fire. I got no shit inside me. Got no shit. Got no shit. Got no shit holding my teeth. Got no shit. Got no shit. Got no shit holding me here. I can kill my life right here. I can spit all my brains and my heart in this bitch.
Don't give a shit, no. Don't give a shit, no. Don't give a shit, no. I make the problems and blow down. Don't give a shit, no. Don't give a shit, no. I'm gonna pick the low. If you a bitch, don't pick the low. I make it bread. I make it red. I make it funnel. Leave out of your head. Now I'm leaking blood red and semen. Cause now I got your homies laying dead in the semen.
Looking on the vision, I'm smoking on any alpha. I keep making a couple under my cover. Couple underneath all the covers. I don't give a shit. Covers dead. Bullet to the head. I'll be speaking the shit I read. Reading through my book, textbook, texture, holding checkbook. For a fuck tonight. Yeah. All the dollars on me and that's ice. Real nice, millionaire flights. Keep a diet. That's a nice trip. Gotta take a trip to the deep on the night shit. On the night shit. She a Walmart. Get me hard on a small car. I'll be packing that shit up with my homies. Start to trip off an acid trip off the back of my lip. Now I'ma smoke that weed and that reefer. Like I will lay down. Get me laying down tonight on the ground. I got all these bitches around. I'm now to be nothing. Where's my homies 50 centuries? Honey.
For happiness, I can't find.
He's crazy like a devil.
I remember, Dad. I remember now. All the old times you were holding. Oh my God, slowly. Beat my part to a slow beat. I grew up to be just like you. That's true. That's true. You ain't taught me nothing to be like you. Now I'm sitting at the curb again, waiting for death. Bullet in my head is waving me a left. Right way, it's the city and the ground and that left way. It's the city and that ground too. I'm bound to be murdered by the end of the day. And my days end, hopefully involve a case of the brazen mold in my head. I'm bowling that copper head, bitches know I'm proper. Non-proper copper. Popping at your top off, my cock's off the way. Now I got you, bitch, my cock's hard, I'm gay. I'm gay, full bitch with a dick. No way, you are some pussy sucker shit, sucker dick. I'ma take a trip, fill the clip legs. I'll be in the clan, all my homies tonight. I gotta roll that ride all night. I gotta
Roll it tightly, feel like Spike Lee. I'm the right man with the flight, please. Get me booked, Devin like I'm Booker.
got your bitch shook, now she is a hooker. Okay now, smoking all the way down. Okay now, smoking the whole case now. I'm smoking couple G's and we make a love the day now. Okay.
Flipping on the dial, that was up. I ain't never a good dude in math, that was up, what's up? I get that pistol like it's tough, it's tough. Bitch, what is up, what is up, what is up with you, what up with me? Why don't you check in and see? Why don't you check in and find out?
I got my checks and I'm fine now. I don't need no bitch trying to slime now. I'm slime now. I got my block, I got my wings, I got my big thick chocolate brick. All of my boys are shooting your bitch, so she's full of that action, slapping, pistol packing. I get that action, I love it. I'm looking for Shadow, bitch. I be a stranger thing on that beat.
Never seen a stranger thing but my meat. Ooh. Shit, get a bong rip.
Smoke my sister down, smoke my sister down, smoke my father down, smoke my missus down. When I'm out in the streets and I'm the last one lasting, now I got my Glocky and it's blasting. Encasing anybody with bullets of venom. Fill you all with that shit, I'll never fall down to the point of competition. Commentating, bitches wasting each other around my block, like card. All the bluff and power moves can motherfucking stop. All this shit melt my mind and my eyelids. And I put the nigga, I'm tired, bad bitch. What I want you to do, got the Glock and the juice to seduce. No deuces, two bitches, deuces. Got my two fingers up,
Starting to burn on my eyelid tonsil when I'm feeling that fine shit on me. Gonna ride on my big dick, it's on me. Then I keep under my lid, I keep that, pull it all out. Peep that. Know I ride around with my G-strap. Know I ride around with that action. Always strapping, pistol packing. Forget what happened. Never relaxing, all on the beat. I keep an 88 by my feet.
I'm relaxing all on my couch, fucking your bitch all on my mouth. Then she entering from my meat, then she exiting the damn door. Then I'm entering another whore, then the damn story gon' start again. Repeat, I'ma fuck your bitch every week.
I'ma beat my damn me, I'ma beat my damn me. You can't stand me, you can't stand me. All you bitches can get from around me, eating the beat up. I feel like Marcus fucking Townie. I'm the hardest fucking Townie. Feel like Marcus can be, I can be the greatest if you let me see this shit. You is the haters, you are the haters. I think I hate you, and y'all don't hate it, you love it. Staring at the summit. Bitch, what's up, what's gunning? Feel like Elma. Elma, guns in, I got the guns in the hundreds. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I keep a molly, it's rockin' all over the beat. Put my pants down over my feet, put my pants down over my meat. Let me dance now, all on the beat. Let me dance now, all on the beat. Let me dance now, show you the shit, show you the shit, show you the clip.
Annihilate a fucking bitch, annihilate a fucking bitch. Give me 380 and switch. Now I be hating you bitches. I feel like hating with shit. I feel like hating with shit. I don't give a shit about nothing, I gotta roll that down. I don't give a shit about nothing, I'm gonna turn that frown.
Turn that frown upside down till I turn to a crown. Fall it, lose to a clown. I'ma lose my crown, turn into a clown. End of the day, where my homies at? End of the day, where my homies at? Where my homies at?
Roll me a blunt, I'm gonna melt it to ash. I'm gonna roll me a blunt, then I'm gonna melt it to ash as fast as you a bitch. I don't give no shit, I got a fast bitch. All on my plate, all on my plate, all on my plate. Annihilate the fucking bitch, annihilate the fucking beat. I got the E360 all over my cheek. Smacking, stallion, I don't feel like nigga. Cheap, fucking stallions, bitch, I feel like nigga. Shaking ass on the screen,
shaking ass on the screen, shaking ass on the screen. Now I'm eating ass and I'm breaking down a couple blacks every fucking week. Every fucking week, got the weed in the motherfucking seat. I'ma keep that G-Wagon on my Glock. I'ma just pour in a whole lot.
Shooting your dick, they shooting this cars. Commas around me, I feel like a town. Commas around me, feel like a commas around me, feel like a town. Commas around me, feel like a commas around me, feel like a sidewalk.
Dot chalk, that's my cream. JK, rolling on the beat. I can't roll in peace. Paparazzi around me, eat a piece of pizza. Pepperoni, JK, that's heroin in the same. I'm the heroine of the day. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? Who's the hero? Me. Who's the hero? Who's the hero? Me. Who's the hero? Me. Popping on the scene. On the scene, I do a mean. I got my swag, I got my swag, I got my swag.
I got my drip and I'm dripping on you bitches. G-style, G-style, RG with my G-style. Who the fuck want me, you a pedophile?
You're too old and my heart made of gold. For a fool.
Fools, bitch, land in a pool, land in that ocean, engulfing my own sea, my own thing. I don't see nothing. I got a future, broken down your bitch while I'm playing the future. Future of shit, wait for Robin, play with it like an Atari,
a lot of tar and fucking concrete. Case on my bullets and brass. Eat her ass and I'm gone. Out the door, I am the song, the phone, the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen. I ain't chosen. Bitch, I'm broken. My heart is shattered and no longer fucking open. I ain't accepted no one except the ones who loved me before. No new friends. I'm laying on the floor. Let me slide in the pussy, in the night, in the sleepy hollow. Grab the holes, grab my holes, grab my pony. All of you phony, but y'all ain't funny. Funny, love my money that I'm stacking. No interactions, you bitches just come up and slapping my dick, hating all on them, but fucking rapping. I don't give a shit, but no one to blow him and packing his ass, cause I got that Glock in my motherfucking bag. I'ma pull it right out, and I'll shoot you bitches out in the mouth.
Hoes on me from the north to the south and out west. When I entered that door, all the hoes round me couple white cars come round me inside, around me, and my feelings do die. There's no more going to fucking life. There's no more going to fucking life. And myself with a fucking knife. I'm fucking every night. My own self-esteem. I burn it LSD, make it high. Before I close my fucking eyes, please. Breathe in me. Let me speak. Let me speak. Let me peek. Breathe in me. Breathe in me. Don't open your eyes. Breathe in me. I'm dying. Breathe in me. Don't open your eyes. Breathe in me. The tears they hit me, the hurt they hit me, and all these bitches that fucking you carry. I am you carry.
Hopefully, once I've taken a bite of something nice and nutritious and fulfilling, maybe I will feel rejuvenated. You know, like a moment where I come home from recording a long night of work and stress and probably self-hatred and self-deprecation. Honestly, unless it's a good night, but even on a good night when I get home, often it's just thoughts of depression and hoping that I can find a place where I become happy again. So honestly, it just starts the cycle again. But there are these moments, these, you know, nutritious and fulfilling moments. Like a carrot or a piece of leaf or, you know, branch of joy and fulfillment that you get, which I hold on to because they're little breaks in the stress. The stress that I thought I beat out of me for months. And from, January through June, really, I was a happy person overall. I was happy. So, you know, if you go back into some of my older stuff, not too old because that is ass, but like RS5, circa RS5, the first part, you'll hear me actually in a good spot mentally. And I don't know if it's the depression or what it is that makes the music different, but, you know, I think when feelings come, splashes of different types of artistry and creativity come with them. Sort of like seasons, too. I feel that winter and fall bring different feelings for me than a spring would. And summer really depends. I feel as I grow older and become more mature, just like as a person, you know, emotionally, about how I see things and, like, you know, obviously physically. I think the sort of wide-eyed, like, gleenness and sort of just, I don't know what the word, expectation, having no expectation and just sort of wanting to wander and explore the world, finding out new things. It sort of, you know, it goes away a little as you get older, right? So that fulfillingness that, you know, is brought to you on the day-to-day, it definitely wanes as you grow. So that is what brings me and my dearest friend, Jake Alvarez, young Shadow, here to give some closing thoughts, right? Yeah, so if you don't know me too well, my real name is Justin, was my birth given name. It feels weird saying it out loud, honestly, sometimes. And I don't know what that is. I can't explain everything. But Tywhirl is a more masking way of presenting myself without showing a lot of me. But that's obviously not my real name. So, you know me. This is me talking to anyone who is here to listen, any fan or passerby, or maybe this recording will be 5 years old by the time you're listening to it, or 10 years old, and that's how it will feel. But as of right now, here I am. I'm a young man. I'm not a man, I'm a child at this point, really. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. And I'm just someone who really fucks with this music stuff, I guess would be the simplest way to put it. So, yeah, really I've got a few things to say here. But I've been talking, oh shit, I may have just messed up the entire recording. If I did, my bad. Accidental, my problem, whoops. Whoopsies. If not, I sound like an idiot, but that's fine. Okay, so I've been talking my ass off for a while, so I'll hand you over, alright?
Yeah, alright. So, you know me since Justin over there introduced me as Jake Alvarez, right? You know me, you've seen me around, right? You've probably seen me in your house. I've probably been inside your daughter, inside your mother, or probably just in some little corner, probably smoking something, or holding a fucking crack bag for some fucking crack addict, right? And if you haven't seen me around, then I don't fucking know you, but I'd like to. So, nice to meet you. Anyway, I have seriously terrible chronic depression, and it's fucking horrible, it gets worse every day, and making music here is pretty much my only outlet besides distracting myself with, you know, classic bad kid qualities like fucking smoking and, you know, being a little bitch, right? You know, a little fucking yard dog that you would see and fucking want to shoot in the head because they fucking just won't stop going through trash. And that's pretty much me. Little trash panda, little black trash panda dog, right? So, anyway, you know me. I'd just like to say here, thank you for being an outlet. and letting me come on here and be myself. I'm thanking Tywhirl for being a pretty fucking nice partner, and fucking all you people who listen. I don't know who the fuck you are, and if you even do listen, because like it's probably you probably don't, but like if anyone does, that's fucking righteous. But anyway, so what I'd like to say first about this, right? Enter in our main conversation here. Is shit. Yeah. So I think that while we're alive, I don't know how to put this because I fucking didn't write anything down because it's just my raw thoughts and shit. When we're alive, we need to show respect to our culture, so the culture that us as people choose to believe in, right? First of all, obviously, we need to, if you have something, I mean, there's a bit of self-mocking you can do, but don't ever fucking disrespect that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you believe in, that grounds you as a person. I don't ever want to see anybody talking shit about their culture, right? So it starts like that, as just a ground base right there. Above that is, fucking don't, like, talk shit about what you were raised in, right? I was raised as a Christian. I do not believe there's a God. I do not believe Jesus exists. I think when I die, my body will fucking go in the ground, and I will rot and decompose, and that will be the last you will see of me, and there will be nothing left of me, except for what I provide while I am alive. And that motivates me to leave behind a, rememberable fucking trace of, things, whether good or bad. Honestly, to be completely transparent with you, I do not want to be forgotten. So please do not forget me, right? Anyway, but I will never disrespect the Christian religion in the way that I was brought up, right? Now, what I will say is that any fucking person who will hurt anyone else because they don't believe in what they believe in, I actually want to, like, fucking put bullets into their ass and, like, fucking shoot my entire clip or fucking mag, my Glock 17, my Glock 40, any fucking gun that I can get my hands on in their boot and just let blood and shit fall. Because any person who does that, I know I sound like this absolute idiot right now because they just fall violence to violence, but I'm no fucking perfect person, okay? I'm a Gemini. I got held back. I'm on the cusp of, like, not being in the right grade, so, like, I'm already out of whack. But, yeah, so fuck that shit. That's pretty bad. And then, beyond that, you need to respect the cultures that are tied to you as a person. So, for example, for me, I will never disrespect hip-hop. I will never disrespect funk. I will never disrespect soul music. I will never disrespect fucking jazz music because that is what people like me, people like my ancestors, people who I need to have respect for as a black man, cultivated and created. So I need to respect that. And if you don't fucking respect that, if you're black, you don't deserve that shit. You don't deserve to be saying no N-word. And let me just say something, right? In my day-to-day, I do say that word sometimes, but to any person who thinks that they need to is fucking wrong. And to any, full Mexican, because I'm a mixed man myself, but to any full Mexican who abuses that word, fuck you, you don't have the right. And I'm very touchy on that word, really. Just ask me, depending on the day, I'll either fucking flame you for it, or I'll just be like, yeah, shit, like, I don't care, you know, but I don't use it in my music because I think it's honestly a harmful stereotype. Someone could fucking listen to me and think I'm white for not using it. Like, I've had someone actually comment that before on one of my SoundCloud posts. I believe that sucks some ass. And also because I just got a lot of sort of, when I was starting out, I got a lot of sort of hate and stuff, which also, to be honest, kind of made me fucking change my vocal and put this whole dark layer over it. And honestly, I don't know if you ever will hear my real voice again. If I do a tour or a concert, you'll hear it. But besides that, I don't really want to be too transparent. I don't fucking like that much. I'll always be honest with my fans. I'll always be interactive, which it can be, but it's too fucking personal for me. It's not my group. I don't like it. It's freaking bullshit. It's freaking, like, freaking gross. But anyway, what I was saying was, you can't disrespect whatever you're trying to do, right? I can't speak on any other race because I'm only part of two, but I would never go to Mexico. I've never been to Mexico, but if I ever went to Mexico, I would never disrespect anybody or anything that is a part of that culture, because I have roots to it, so it's not my place to do that. And that's why it fucking pisses me off. And here's my main point, right? That was sort of all lead up, okay? But here's my fucking main point, right? Don't ever... Shit, wait, yeah. A black person saying they don't care about hip-hop is just as fucking bad as a white person saying. And here's why. Well, I already explained a fuck of a lot of it to you already, but I've seen black rappers, artists who rap your fucking rapper, alright? Don't give me no Tyler the Creator bullshit saying, I'm not a rapper, no, that's white man garbage. You're disrespecting hip-hop. I'm a fan of Tyler the Creator, I like his music, but I fucking hate him as a person. I know I get hate for that, and honestly, no, I don't hate him. I don't hate him, because on his most recent album and other shit like that, he's been very honest, but, and there are a few men that I would say I hate. So I take that back. He comes off to me as very arrogant, and I think he works on that, and I think he's a conflicted person like me, so I respect that. I don't know when he was born. I don't know what the fuck. Like, he probably is done, I don't know, but I don't know, I shouldn't speak on that. Actually, I don't think he is. But my point is, people like him disrespect hip-hop, disrespect rap, you know? And, you're a rapper, right? Like, you don't have to call yourself that, but you rap, you make rap songs. Your main thing is rap. You get pissed by someone calling you a rapper and you say that you don't care about hip-hop. I know he does, but he said similar stuff, but there are other people who try to friggin' keep that whole credit as a black man and then say shit about hip-hop, and that is fucked up. It's honestly like Lil Xan fucking disrespecting Tupac and shit like that, but you're black. You're gonna look like me, and you're fucking acting like this 12-year-old twink, face-tatted, acne-faced dumbass who thinks that he can rap and has no respect or creativity. You're literally shooting yourself in the foot, and you're lying to yourself and your culture. So that is my message here. And I say a lot of shit on this album about this. I have a lot of lines about the white man is trying to take shit, but also the black man trying to take shit. There's a whole lot of hatred going around, and it's fucking mind-numbing if you think about it, because all of it is bullshit. It's asinine, all of it. Block it out. Block out the hate if it's something grand like that, because it's all done. So that's my main point. Next, I would just like to clear up one thing about me as an artist and what I say on this album. I have had a very, very bad childhood. I will not go into too many details. Anything I say is true. If I talk about sex, drugs, money, guns, a lot of even black rappers will make that shit up. Or will start that way and then exit out of it and still talk about it. My goal is never to lie about anything. I tell the truth in my music. I'm not no bullshit. And I'm not dissing Tywhirl here because we've talked, he's explained stuff that I'll let him say it for himself. But my point is, oh shit. I'm a little bit cloudy here. What I'm saying is that I have not had it the best, you know? So like, shit I say about my dad's and my mom's, it's true. It's no disrespect to my mom. She does what she can. But much y'all listen to my music knowing that what I go through, I hope it connects to some of y'all, but it won't connect to all y'all because it's very specific. So, you feel me? So, yeah, that's fucking it. For me, I'm gonna give it back over. I love y'all. I'll keep making music. I'm gonna keep making music with Tywhirl. We have a lot of shit lined up. He's my fucking man. He's helped me through everything. I just went to juvie about fucking a week ago. I got in a fight. And they caught me with a knife, and it could have got a lot worse, and my ass was nearly saved, but I fucking cut like a pipe. Let's just say I'm probably gonna see those walls again soon. Anything else gets found out about. But shit, man. It's my brother. I want y'all to stay safe, and hope y'all enjoy the music, man. Fuck, but you get money, sure. Alright.
Thank you, Jake. Why lie? Need weed. You probably think I'm some madman right now, but I will explain. So don't worry, okay? I'm gonna take you back, I don't know, 2-3 months? No, months, Jesus. Weeks ago, I was at a Lil Darky concert. Now, anyone listening to my music who might not like Lil Darky, I get it. I think you should be more educated, and I think you should look into his music, and I think you should look into his stances and who he is as a person, and listen to stuff like Black Sheep, Satan Lives in Hollywood, and Composition 11 are my 3 favorite songs. But I'm not going to fucking fanboy over one of my favorite artists. I'm just going to say, I was at his concert, and on the way back after the concert, it was great, but on the way back after the concert, I was walking across a bridge, and I've seen a lot of homeless people before. I mean, we all have, but it's hard for me to tune them out. I don't know other people's stance on that, but I kind of notice and sort of look a lot. I feel like more than other people. I think it's just because, for me, it's really hard to miss when they're there. But this man who I saw, he was on the sidewalk or whatever, and he had this little dog that he was petting. I think the dog was like upside down, showing its belly. He was petting the dog, really cute, dog. And it made me feel bad because whenever I see a homeless person and they have a dog, it's like, damn, that poor dog, right? Obviously, poor person, but you don't know how they may have became homeless in the first place, right? I mean, this is common sense knowledge, but it's a dog. It's a fucking dog. Like, the dog's not going to do drugs. The dog's not going to, be an asshole to their ex-girlfriend or their parents or whatever and get kicked out, or ex-boyfriend or whatever, So, whatever the situation is, you don't know. It's a dog versus a person, But there was a little sign that the person had, and it said, "Why lie? Need weed." And I didn't really have anything planned, but after I saw it, like, frame per frame, stuck in my memory, and I can't get it out. I just think about it all the time. And it's sort of just it made me think about how valuable our lives are. And I don't know what his beliefs are, what his beliefs are. But he, and me and every person, like, we are going to die at some time. And there are a lot of people who want to avoid that and don't want to think about that, but it's simply true. There are a lot of people who want to make up something or believe something, but the fact is, we all die in this current lifetime that we're living, right? In this one, that where all of you people are hearing this on, you will eventually die, and you need to hold on to your life. And you need to live that not how you think you want. No. Not how you think you want to live it. You need to live that how, like, you need to. Because there are things you need to do, and then there are things that you want to do that are not necessary. For me as a person, I have what I want to do figured out, and I know not everyone has that, but you should spend some time with yourself. You should talk to yourself and figure out what you want to do. And if you can't, you need to get help, because this life is valuable and you can't waste any time. Besides, scrolling on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. Like, you can waste a little bit of time, especially if you're young. But this man was like late 20s. He's over here on the sidewalk of a city that I'm not going to say. I'm not going to dox myself. And with this sign that just says, "Why lie? I need weed." And I don't know, maybe he has a house, maybe he has an apartment, maybe he has a perfectly fine situation. But it's sort of just a human realness that you see, and it makes you think, like, damn, this is the way that we are, right? And I think, honestly, that also made me just think about myself internally, like, if I was homeless, what would my scenarios be? Why would I be on that street, right? And what would I say? What would be my goal? Because I want you to think about that. That's why I dropped the clip from the amazing speech from Denzel Curry in Take the Punch Freestyle, and even named the entire song after it. Because I think that stuff like that, like self-reflecting stuff like that, is vital. You need that. And so I think you should ask yourself another question. I'm sorry that I'm being so confrontational on this album, but it's not just for me. It's, for everybody. You know what? No, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to walk around this house because I have this whole house to myself right now. And I'm going to talk to you guys. So, the lights are bright. God. All right, so, listen. Let's say you're homeless, right? I want you to think about 3 things. Why are you homeless? What are you going to be asking for? And what is your goal? Now I'm downstairs. It's very dark down here. And I'm just think about that while I keep talking, because I'm not going to give you any time to think about that, because I have a very loud mouth and a very chattery box that needs to spew words. So there will be a lot more talking here. I think that this is a time where I and you, hopefully, just with yourself or whatever, will be honest. Because there's a lot of lying that goes on in the day-to-day, every year, just a lot of fakeness and lying. And people being untrue to each other, but more importantly themselves. You would think that it's your body, right? It's your mind. You should be able to be honest with yourself, but that's not true. Everybody lies to themselves. I lie to myself. I'm not going to act like I'm some perfect being because me? Are you kidding? I'm far from perfect. When I'm talking to you right now, I'm in a decent mood because I have several days off. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So, well, when you hear this, Thanksgiving would have been today. Obviously, check the release date. I don't know whenever you're listening to this, but when I recorded it, Thanksgiving was tomorrow, right? I'm happy right now. Overall, I'm happy, but most of the time, honestly, I'm not. As of recently, I recently had my, second official concert, like where I was on stage. Hope y'all went. If you didn't, it's fine. Just hopefully I get to see you on those chairs in the crowd. Yeah, crowd. Someday, or standing. Hopefully they let me do Rolling Loud. That'd be heat. Anyway, basically, what I'm saying is, I've been happier recently. And I think sort of what it is the way that when I become happier, it's when I'm more honest and confrontational with myself. And I do these exercises and thoughts where I talk to myself because I have a very busy life, honestly. I'm rapidly doing things, whether it be school, because I have a lot to do. I have a lot of homework even on this long weekend, but I'm not thinking about that right now. Because I'm thinking about my music, and I'm thinking about me, and I'm thinking about any fans or people who might need to hear this. Similar stuff that I talk about on Wasting, right? You got to think about things not all at once, right? You got to live in the moment sometimes. But that doesn't mean sacrifice of time, right? Live in the moment, but also be mindful of how things will affect you in the future, right? So, the way that when I become happier, and this little happy spell that I've been in, I really do hope it lasts, but I can't make any promises. Because if I said, I'm just going to be happy again now, I'd be lying. Maybe I will be happy for several months, maybe. I made a simple mindset switch. I don't know what it was. It was probably something simple like this. And from January through June, like I said earlier, I was a more so happy person. The underlying emotion that I felt was happiness instead of sadness. But most of the time, me as a person, the underlying feeling that I feel is sadness. I'm not a super happy person. And stuff like this, like my music keeps me alive. My friendships keep me alive. My family keeps me alive. And knowing that there are people who care about me keeps me alive. Looking outside at things around me, going on walks, exploring just the world. Things like this, little childish, wide-eyed things like that keep me alive. And happy enough so that I can function. To do and push through things like school and depression and terrible relationship issues that even young people have to go through when they're developing their minds. Because I'm no, old wise person. I'm just this little thing trying to figure out what it's doing. But when my mind is developing, I'm going to have problems that older people have too, right? So, basically what I'm saying is, think about how to word this. What I'm saying is don't lie to yourself, because when you lie to yourself, it's just going to cause more stress. There we go. You did so good there. So, stress is a mortal enemy to me, and I think overall to the whole human race. And there will be arguments of people saying, well, stress can be important because it can warn you about things. Yes, that's true. Just like anxiety can be important. Anxiety certainly can be important for sure, but anxiety is not something I have to necessarily deal with as much as some other people, so I'm not as anti-anxiety as some others who are dealing with it. But things that I have to deal with are stress and a very similar thing to anxiety, but not quite the same thing, paranoia. Anxiety, I'm not going to explain anxiety. If you know what it is, good. If you don't, just look it up. I'm not going to be able to explain it. I'm just not. But paranoia, on the other hand, is more of a constant sort of worry about how things are going. And I like to pretend that I'm carefree. Well, not as much now because it's just hard to hide. But I liked to pretend that I was carefree. And for a bit there I was, because a lot of things were going my way, School was going decently. I didn't have a ton of stress, partially because I wasn't working on my music, which was bad in the long run. But I wasn't working on my music, so that did cut down a bit of stress. But also, there was clearly just an empty hole inside me, which is the music that I need to fulfill me, right? But I had a lot of things going my way, right? I had a girlfriend. It was a pretty good relationship, which I hadn't had. I just had bad relationships or just chasing girls like I am in this state right now. Although I have calmed down recently too, which is good. But, I'd, again, be lying to myself if I didn't say I am a bit desperate. And even though I have, lots of situations and moments where there's some sort of spark between me and other girls. I said that like I'm a freaking female. But I think it's that need for it and that longing for it and that constant for it, which I still have, but once you acknowledge that it's there, you can sort of bury it down. And this stuff like this is look, I'm again going to be honest. I've taken therapy. I don't care what you might say about therapists being paid to listen to your feelings, but they don't actually care. Maybe that's true, but if you can ground yourself, I hope most people have someone around them who cares. But even if you don't, if you could ground yourself, you're there. Ride for yourself because you'll be there when it matters. Those who know, know. So, again, what I'm saying is therapy, it's not about the other person caring. It's about you finding out what you can do to become better mentally, right? You're getting ideas from someone. You're not getting compassion and care and all that. People who say, oh, they're just paid to listen to your feelings. They don't actually care about you. I mean, yeah, probably. But people like that are probably either insecure or need someone who cares and can't acknowledge themselves, right? And I have had issues with self-esteem my whole life. I have had issues with self-deprecation very badly my whole life. But I have made it to a point recently, in the past year, where I can say I do not hate myself. I overall like myself. There are times where I have problems with myself. I do. It might be with my body or my face or my crippling acne, because I have really bad acne, for anyone who knows. But I can look at myself in the mirror and know that I have good moments, right? And I have stuff like this in my music, and I'm able to make this stuff, and I'm able to go outside and look at things and talk to people. And stuff like that grounds me, right? Because I'm able to see it. I'm able to see the good. And people who complain about therapists probably don't see the good. Because I also know a lot of the people have said stuff like that also have really, really bad depression, like me, but in different ways, right? But anyway, I think therapy is great. And if anyone who doesn't have it, I think you should get it. if you have issues, because hearing ideas, bounce back to you, even if it is, just see it as talking to like an AI or something, right? You don't even have to feel anything towards the other person. It can be completely mundane. But if anything, what you'll get back is some ways of integrating thoughts into your life that might make things better. Which brings me back to what I was saying. And it helps with anxiety, it helps with depression, it helps with self-esteem, it really helps with anything. Being able to look something in the face and be honest with it and accepting it and acknowledging it is a way to push it out of your life or put better things above it. Now, I'm going to finish this conversation with me and you by going back upstairs because it's very dark down here and it's kind of scary. I'm kind of scared of the dark when I'm alone and there's no one else in the house when I think about it. But I just didn't think about it for a while because I was talking to you guys. But then I started thinking about it and now I'm going to go back upstairs because it was weird. Yeah, see, this is fine. There are lights on. And there's not like any weird humidifier that's like different colors and it's freaky and stuff. And there are cats, and I like cats. I like dogs more, but I like cats too. So anyway, what I'm saying is, I'm going to talk about the album a little bit, right? All right, so let's go through. I'm not going to go in order of tracks because I'm scattershot, but we'll talk a little bit here. Most of this album is me showing myself as openly, as broadly, and as honest as I can, and just portraying me, right? On the last album, so the Kelly Tape Side A, this is the Kelly Tape Side B, this is the final song. I don't know who the hell is going to listen to this outside of the album, but like if you are, Kelly Tape Side B is what this song is on. When making this album, the last album there was a very heavy implication of, I need to make this album great. I need to make this album amazing. And I'm pretty proud of the Kelly Tape Side A. I think it's a good album for me. I think it's my best, actually. I don't know about this one. I don't know which one's better, but from everything before the Kelly Tape Side A or Side B, Side A, I like Kelly Tape Side A more than anything before it, right? I could have just said that, but anyway. But there was a very heavy, during that process, there was a very heavy, self-deprecating, self-esteem challenging array of thoughts that I had to run into that pushed me to make the album good and pushed me to do stuff like Move that's creative and stuff like Get That Dough that's creative because I sort of had that self-deprecation, but also because I needed to express my emotions in a different way. So I chose creativity for the music as an outlet, right? That's how I did stuff like vocal layering and everything. I found out about that stuff and it was amazing for me. But this album, I'm stripping it all down. I'm stripping all that away. I'm not thinking about quality as much, although I have had those thoughts, which have pushed me to sort of lose my mind on a few of these records. But really, it's me and Jake, Young Shadow, as you know him. Just being as honest as we can be and showing ourselves. So, for example, songs like Wasting, that was in my most crippling probably time, and it still hasn't necessarily gone away. At some point after this album, I thought maybe it would be during the recording of this album, but at some point after this album, probably in the next year, maybe before my current school year ends, I will probably shave my head. Just because I've been thinking about it for many, many months. My hair, the inconsistency of it and not knowing what to do with it drives me out of my mind. Plus, issues that I might have with my face or whatever, self-esteem, stuff like that, it's hard to just push away. And a lot of the time I can, but I don't know if I want to be able, well, no, I don't know if I want to have to put up with that stress. It seems very unnecessary for me as a person. So I think maybe at some point I will shave my head. But Wasting was a song recorded from a standpoint where I was very self-hating and I didn't really know what to do with myself or the album or really anything. I was just a bad spot. And I had another bad spot recently, but that was the first one in the past few months. On that same song, young Shadow, I think, was suffering from a loss around that time. And so I think that's what he was conveying. I don't want to speak on him too much, but I think that's what that was. My own self at my very best all the time, just to explain it a little. That is, so basically, like, for years, there's been a camp that the school I go to, like, they take you to it, right? And they, like people who, it's like a whole thing, like, many kids are taken to this like sleepaway camp for a few nights, where all this stuff happens. It's like ice-breaking stuff, whatever. The quote that was like so often talked about among that camp, it was like in the eating lodge, it was right there displayed over the chimney, was my own self at my very best all the time. And it's the most bullshit, absolutely redundant, stupid quote, I think, ever, in my opinion. Because even though there's a truth to it, and there's a goodness to it that I could see, wanting to be your best self, you know, that's good. You want to be your best self. Of course, I want to be my best self. But not all the time. And it's just that fake plasticky quality that I got from that whole camp, all those people, my best self, what was the quote? I completely forgot. My own self at my very best all the time. It's really dumb. No, you're not going to be your best self all the time. And it's gonna be hard to be the very best that you can be for yourself. All you want to do is try to be as good and as kind and, you know, as, I won't say happy, but as okay with things that you can be. Strive to be better, but never put an expectation like that on yourself. Because that's completely absurd. It's ridiculous. And that's why I put that as the title of that song, because during that song, from the beginning of that 25-minute long straight freestyled recording, I was in a horrible spot. I had been months into a bad, very, very bad long-distance relationship. Not because it was her fault, but because she moved away, and I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't want to break up with her. And eventually I did want to break up with her, but I didn't know how to do it, which was at that point. Because I still had respect for her and also the times we had, right? Didn't want to make her upset or let go of the things that we had, right? But at that point, really, most hope was lost for the relationship, and I was in a terrible spot there. I also hated the way I looked. I just got a haircut, and frequently when I get these haircuts, I just hate them because, I don't know, it's just the way I am. And I absolutely hated it. I probably had bad acne at that time, too. I obviously still do, but it's flare-ups, right? And I just felt hopeless. It was one of those days, one of those hours, one of those times where I just felt like none of it was good. And I just didn't know how to make it better. I wanted to make it better, but I was just in a deep, dark place of being down that I am not necessarily in right now, thankfully. But at this very point, and maybe tomorrow I will be. I don't know. I hope I'm not, but I'm sure I'll enter that time again. But all I can do right now is just try to keep my head up, you know? But anyways, I was in an awful spot at the beginning of that recording, and by the end of that recording, I had beat the sadness out of me for a little while. It's things like that. It's the little victories that I hang on to, and you should too. That was a victory. For me, I think the song came out pretty well, but it's not even necessarily that. It's the fact that I was honest with myself, and it was a small victory because I was honest with myself, which I hadn't been. Honestly, no, I had not been. I had not been honest with myself at all until that point. My whole life, I had been doing nothing but lying to myself. And when I looked at myself and thought about the things that were going on, I thought about my relationship, it was really bad at that point. I was like, no, this sucks. All of this sucks. All of this is bad, but it's okay. I will get through it. There are good moments in life. And that just clicked something in me. During that 25 minutes, something changed, and I've been able to implement that. Even when I've been down. Last week was awful for me. Even when I've been down, I've been able to implement that a little to still keep my head up a bit more than other times. And on what would have been last Friday, when I had that concert and I loved the way I performed, I was proud of myself, and it was a little victory that reminded me there are good things in life. And even for people who have way less than me, because I know how lucky I am, for people who have way less than me, like Jake, I've been able to teach it to him that he's able to keep his head up, you know? Again, don't want to speak for him, but he's able to keep his head up, you know? He's a depressed person. I'm a fairly depressed person. But I want you, all of you, to look for the good, because if you keep your eyes open for it, open for the good and the victories, you will find them. And they will be more frequent because you will be open to them actually happening. I don't want to sound preachy, and a lot of my music isn't preachy. Go listen to one take 10-minute freestyle if you want to hear me and Jake freaking screaming yeah and bitch and just yelling on a 10-minute beat and just being idiot teenagers. If you want to hear that and be angry or get hyped up, do that, because I make music for me but also for other people that has a range of different feelings. So I do a lot of different stuff for a lot of different scenarios, right? But right now, what I'm doing is preaching a little and speaking about what I am as a person, right? And what I think and what I hope that you guys can implement a little bit. So anyway, what I'm saying is, I've said that so many times. There should be a drinking game. What I'm saying is, I know you guys want to get wasted, so I'm helping you out a little bit. What I'm saying is that when you look for those moments, those little good parts and those victories, it makes everything seem a hell of a lot more worth it. And so I'll close this out pretty soon by, I'll close this out now. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my album. Thank you for listening to me talk. Thank you for being an outlet, for me. And I hope you all enjoy my music and maybe what I have to say. I hope you implement a few things into your life. But most of all, I hope you all are doing okay. And you don't have to be doing good, but what you have to be doing is okay. You got to be able to be better. And don't indulge yourself in your sadness too much, because I made the mistake. You don't have to be happy all the time a little bit too much, and it put me in a very dark space back in July. July was a horrible month for me, and a lot of great things were going on. It was summer. I had my friends, probably for the last time that I would see them. I went to Italy, and I still enjoyed a lot of it, but it was a very conflicting month. The whole summer was, because I also had that bad relationship And I was really changing my look up a lot. I was losing a lot of weight. So I was getting used to kind of looking like a different person too, which was another big thing. Also, I had just gotten back into making music, and I was working my ass off on Cali Tape Side A. So there was a lot going on. But the point is, you guys can do this. I can do it. And it's not always going to sound appealing to say, I can do it, you can do it. It's not always going to sound appealing. It's not always going to sound right. But I hope you can make it to a point where you believe it. I hope you enjoyed the album. I hope you enjoy my music. I love you all. Jake loves you all. I'll give it back to him to finish this off. But hey, this is Tywhirl signing off. Cali Tape Side B. No more Cali Tapes coming until maybe way years in the future if I ever move to California or something. Frolicking knows, bro. But hey, see y'all around. Stay tuned for the next releases.
Yo, what's good? My man's is fucking non-stop talker. But that's, hey, me too. Hello, my boy, that's my man. That's my man. That's my man, goddamn my man. Oh, shit. I need to get ahead. Anyway, before y'all leave, I finished this out. I gotta, actually do it here, so shit. Thank you for listening, man. Thank you for stopping by. I love making music. It makes me be able to live, hand in my heart, man. Shit. I'll see y'all in the next release. RS 5.5 coming soon, featuring me on several songs, so stay tuned for that shit. I might have a few EPs lined up in the future, so if you want to hear me solo shit, man, I mean, that means you're for real, that means you're genuine, so follow me. Yeah. Hey. I'll see y'all in your beds tonight. Love y'all.